What's up, y'all? What's up, Charlie, Tremaine, King Cullerton? Okay. I thought I was in here by myself again. Hold on, let me get this chat together. Look, YouTube been tripping. YouTube has really been tripping. Y'all can't see me. I thought I was on the screen. YouTube has really been tripping. What's up, y'all? Princess, Bethany, Marcus, Nita, Brian. Hey, Brian. Chief Disaster. Hey. Lee for Life. What is up? Okay. I'm here. I am here. So I went live from the beauty salon earlier, maybe about 45 minutes ago. And it's still live. I'm like, how I'm still live when my phone hung up? YouTube been tripping. I don't know what it is they doing over at the Google, but Google has been really on something this week. Child, they have really been on something. Hold on. Y'all know I'm still trying to set up stuff. Hold on. What is up? What is up? You didn't get the alert, JD? Damn it. I just threw on some lipstick, y'all. And a little bit of, look, I ain't got no lashes on. I got my old Atlanta shirt on. I was like trolling around town in my Outcast shirt, honey, because, the South got something to say. The South got something to say. And it's saying it. First and foremost, I want to throw out a salute. I know people in their feelings about this, but I don't give a damn. But I want to throw out a salute to Big Boi for, representing Atlanta in the Super Bowl. Finally, they got somebody who was willing to I was gonna be like, who was willing to sell out and get on stage. But no, I don't think it's a sellout because apparently even Travis Scott spoke with Colin Kaepernick, and the NFL agreed to donate some money. Whatever it is, who cares? My thing is snatch a bag when you can. I think that anybody who was in a similar position would have also took the dough. He said he will make a statement, Bethany. I'm sure he will. Y'all don't know who y'all dealing with when it comes to these ATLiens, honey. The South got something to say, and we will say it. I'm just letting you know. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I be trying not to yell and stuff. I don't be wanting people to be like, why she be yelling? Hold on, can y'all hear me? I got a little speaker. Can y'all hear me? I crack myself up. What you say, Bethany? Yep, the South has something to say. If you haven't already, as you enter, I would appreciate it if you go ahead and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and like or dislike this video. If you can't stand me, guess what? I can't stand you either. Go ahead and thumbs down while you lurking in the comment section. Look, we ain't even got no moderators, so y'all can talk shit if you want to. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't give a damn. I'm just happy you are here, paying attention to little old boring ass me. You said mic check. Look, mic check. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Steve Patterson, you can hear me. Okay, Keith Collins already on it. Talk about some rotten candy needs to go. We can go ahead and talk about candy then. Let's talk about candy. If on the site today, I wrote this lengthy post about Kandi Burruss and her current situation. Kandi has taken, she's taken on another venture. Kandi has 1 million of them. She's gonna now be on Celebrity Big Brother alongside who? Tamar Braxton and I don't know, some more people that I can't really remember or care about because I don't really watch the show, but I might, tune in once or twice to see, what Kandi whining about. But she took on Celebrity Big Brother, and they made the announcement Saturday or Sunday. So, we watched the show. We've already done our little recap. I won't even go into the recap about, how Kandi is on the hot seat this season. Clearly, everybody in their feelings about how Kandi's holding a grudge with Portia. So, that being said, Portia was on Watch What Happens Live, right? So, they talk about whatever, God knows what. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I just had to fast forward it to the end since everybody kept telling me to fast forward to the end. And Andy named Kandi JACKHOLE of the day. Do y'all know what JACKHOLE means? JACKHOLE means a person who is in contempt. What was it? Hold on, let me just say what it means. Hold on, because I had to look it up just to make sure that I wasn't tripping. An obnoxious or contemptible person. So he named Kandi the most obnoxious or contemptible person, for the show that day. That being said, I don't know if, Kandi unfollowing Portia on Twitter or holding a grudge or any of that would, warrant her being named JACKHOLE of the day. The streets is saying that he named her JACKHOLE of the day, perhaps, maybe because of Celebrity Big Brother. Now, granted, Kandi had to ask permission. She is a, exclusive contractual employee of Bravo, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They cut her a huge check, to be that. And so in doing other shows, they all get permission. Nene gets permission. Portia gets permission. They all get permission to do these other shows on these other networks. Now, clearly, I guess Kandi got permission, right? She had to, right? But what we found out that really people are feeling some kind of way about, or the network executives are allegedly feeling some kind of way about, is that Celebrity Big Brother, which airs, I guess, nightly. I don't know what the schedule is, but it airs nightly. And one of those nights coincides with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, I don't know if they didn't know that. I don't know if they didn't prove that night. I don't know what the issue is. But normally, and I know this from, my inside sources, normally if it's a show that, it runs concurrently with the Housewives, then that is taken away from viewership. That is taken, Kandi's fans are going to be split. Should I watch Kandi on Big Brother? Or should I watch Kandi on the Housewives? I don't know. What should I do? And Bravo, of course, as a business person, they normally, wouldn't approve of that, and they frown upon that. So when we see Andy giving her JACKHOLE of the day, is that making a statement? Is she in trouble? Are they feeling some kind of way? Because clearly she's been getting a bad edit this season. Portia seems like she's the golden child. Her and Andy were schmoozing over the fact that he, having a baby, Portia having a baby. Let's have, a party together. I love you. It was just interesting to see that. And then somebody said, and I don't know how true this is because I haven't looked it up, that it's the first time in the history of the JACKHOLE of the day statement that, an actual Bravo employee has been named that. Normally it would be like Trump for shutting down the economy, or, that white man that knocked that black girl into next week. And we're going to talk about that. It might be somebody like that. But what did Kandi actually do to warrant that? I don't know. Somebody said Andy shady. Andy is shady. Andy is shady. Let me see. I pulled it up. Hold on. Let me see if I can, I don't have my cord. Dang it. Let me see if I can plug this one up. And it worked. Nope. I don't have enough cords. But, I had actually, screenshot the little, when he said it. I could play the audio. I can't show y'all the video. Hold on. I almost knocked over my wine. Hold on.
At the bocce party, Kandi was dressed like a referee.
Wait a minute.
Of getting in the sheets. Tonight's JACKHOLE goes to the irony that during Kandi and Portia's huge blowout at the bocce party, Kandi was dressed like a referee. Now, in Kandi Kandi's defense, part of why she got into the fight was probably due to the stress and exhaustion from all those extra shifts she'd been working at Foot Locker. I want to thank you guys so much for reading.
So they shaded her and said, maybe she was, wearing that for all her extra shifts at Foot Locker. But it's like, why would you name Kandi and talk about her outfit and a jackhole being a contemptible person? I don't understand the logic behind that, but hey, that's just me. It's shade is shade. It is what it is. Hold on, let me plug my phone back up. Another thing, so if you want to read the post in its entirety, you can on straightfromtheA.com. Y'all know I had to reference the fact that I was the one who told y'all ahead of time that Kenya was fired. Y'all swore me up and down that she wasn't. And, I'm not saying Kandi is fired. I'm saying that the streets are talking about, there being some issues. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I'm giving Kandi for right now. Meanwhile, let me see what else we got in here. Hold on. Oh, y'all wanted me to talk about this. It's kind of old news, but I'll go ahead and talk about it. I was really feeling some kind of way when I saw the video of David Stephen Bell, this 51-year-old man in Asheville, North Carolina, socking the crap out of this little black girl, this 11-year-old black girl. And I know I'm on Sean King's page. I'm reading the comments, and people was like, oh, these kids, they're so bad. They deserved it. They was fighting. He was breaking up a fight, and she pushed him first, and so he should have knocked her in the next week. And I'm sitting up here like, these are the same people, y'all, the same people who are digging into everybody's ass about saying that those little girls that R. Kelly was sleeping with deserved it, or they was fast and all of that situation. So R. Kelly being the grown person, right? He should have had the mindset to walk away from these fast little girls. David Bell, who is the adult in the situation, should have had the mindset to walk away from these unruly children. But I would say, since it's a little black girl, y'all know how I feel about that. Black women and black girls are the least protected in the world. Since it was a little black girl, y'all just gonna throw her to the wolves. Y'all just gonna throw her away. Y'all just gonna say she need her ass beat. She just needs her ass beat. And taking race out of the table, taking race out of the equation totally. What grown ass 51-year-old man who stands 6 foot, whatever, 200 and something pounds, whatever, ever think to damn sock a woman, a girl in the face like that? Are y'all kidding me? Anybody who would condone that, y'all are sick in the head. Y'all are sick in the head. If you think that was right by any stretch of the imagination, shame on you. Shame on you. I hope somebody sock it. Nah, I ain't gonna even hope. I'm not gonna wish for violence, but I'm just saying, for real? Is that what y'all out here thinking these days? I'm just like, how in the world would anybody with any sense, any morals, any values say that was okay? How? I'm just like, they like, oh, if a teenager hit me, I'm gonna knock their ass in the next week. If she was to swing at me, I would have fucked up too. And I'm like, that is a child. Clearly, that was an adult. We can't sit here and put all these situations, oh, they was bad. Oh, they did that. Oh, they must have said this. Oh, they must have said that. We're up here developing this whole story. Nobody knows the whole entire story. We're putting the whole story and everything's falling on the shoulders of this young girl. What about this man? What about this man that socked her? Why can't we be like, oh, he must have been racist. Oh, he must have been an asshole. Oh, he must beat his wife like that. Oh, he must beat his own children like that if he gonna beat this anonymous child like that. What is wrong with you people that y'all will automatically say that this young black child, because she's not even a teen, she's a preteen, deserve to be knocked down like that? Regardless of what she did or what she said, she slick in the mouth, whatever the case may be, she did not deserve that. And I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. What you say, Leslie? I'm not allowed to show my friendship with Nene. What you talking about, girl? What you talking about? I'm friends with a lot of people. What are you talking about? You said let that be a black man with an 11-year-old white girl. Let it be a black man with anybody. Let it be like, I'm just like, at the end of the day, like, this white male privilege stuff has it is what it is. They get away with murder sometimes. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to, spark a whole debate about white privilege, but that's exactly what it is. If it was a black man, hell, he might not even got out of there alive, honey. If he put his hands on a white girl, honey, please. He would not have gotten out of there alive. But I digress. Those are just a few of the stories that I had on the site. Let me look and see what else I got on here. You said you do not believe it's okay for children to be running up on adults and try to swing on them, and then the adult should just sit there and let some teenagers swing on them. I don't think. Well, JJ, since you were there and since you know the entire story, I guess is, you condoning it. If a teenager swang on you, I feel, just like it's not okay for children, for teenage girls to wear revealing clothing. If they wear revealing clothing, does that mean that men should rape them? Are you kidding me? Like, this, I don't understand your logic in that. Like, at the end of the day, it's a big ass grown man. I don't care if she swung on him or not. This situation, I'm talking about this situation. You could put all kind of variables up there. If she was bigger, if he was smaller, if this and if that. No, I'm talking about this situation right here. This man was 6'5" or so, 200 and something pounds, and this is a little 11-year-old girl. Look at the picture. It ain't no fair fight by any stretch of the imagination. He could have picked her up. He did not have to put his hands on her. And just the fact that he did show that he felt that, he had a right to. No, you do not have a right to slap and hit and punch and sucker punch and whatever this little black girl, Mr. White Man. You do not have the right. And all of you who are out there who say that he did, y'all need to rethink y'all positions. Y'all need to rethink y'all positions. But that's okay. It is what it is. I don't even know what to say anymore, because like I said in my post, I'm starting to really despise the internet. Like, I see things like this and I just like, I don't even want to go on the Twitter. I don't even want to go on the Instagrams, because when I see people and I see what people's mindsets are, and I'm like, is this the way the world thinks about us? About these little younger, I was a badass teen. Is this what people think that it's okay to do to these black girls, to these little black girls? It's okay to rape them. It's okay to lock them in rooms. It's okay to sleep with them and throw them away. It's okay to pimp them. It's okay to sock them in the face. It's okay to do all those things. Why? Because she's a little black girl that don't nobody care about. So everybody gonna sit there and break down her background. Oh, where was her parents? Why was she at the mall? It's still blaming the victim. I don't care where her parents were. She didn't deserve to be socked in the face. Same as those little girls with R. Kelly. I don't care where their parents were. They still didn't deserve to be treated like a piece of meat by a grown ass man. What is wrong with you people? Oh my God. I told y'all I'm an alien. I believe in the good of people, but in the good of humans. But sometimes I wonder, like, is there really a such thing? Is there really a such thing, y'all? But anyway, I want to hear from you. I know a lot of y'all don't agree with me, and there are a few of you who do. I appreciate, I just appreciate the conversation, because at the end of the day, we don't all have to agree. But, sometimes we need to think a little bit more outside the box instead of constantly just rolling with the crowd. Oh, it's like she should have got her ass beat. No, she shouldn't. No, she should not. And as I stated on my Instagram, y'all know I feel like a lot of times I'm a better writer than I am a speaker. That's why I'm a blogger. And again, straight from the A.com. Sorry, Summer. Anyway, straightfromtheA.com has been in existence for 11, 12 years. I done lost count for a reason. So anyway, on my Instagram, I basically said, let me put this up just so y'all can see it. For those of you who haven't seen it yet. Hold on. See if I can put this up here real quick. And thank y'all for staying up with me. Y'all know it was Derek's fault for keeping me late at the beauty shop. I hope that live finally went away. But this is what I said earlier. I can't believe that there are adults out there advocating for abuse against women again. First, and we talked about this before in a previous video, it was trans fighting real women. And now it's grown-ass men versus preteen girls. A white 51-year-old man punched the hell out of an 11-year-old black girl, and there's actually a discussion about who was wrong. He was wrong, but kids today are unruly, but there are no buts about it. Even with race off the table, it's still a 51-year-old man punching out an 11-year-old girl. That's not a fair fight by any stretch of the imagination, and I feel like we should all be outraged. That's just me. Y'all can sit there all day and be like, if it was me, I would have beat her up. If it was me. If it was you, child, if it was you, you would have just went and got security and called it a day. Nobody deserves that type of treatment. No one. But anyway, I want to hear from you guys. The phone number is, hold on. 718-362 hold on 718-362-6360, and the PIN number is 942-7819. They changed the number on me and I can never remember it. Hold on, let me call it. You found the article. He was charged with 3 counts of assault, while apparently he pushed the other 2 girls she was with as well. Yes. And after the fight, after he punched her out, it was those kids.
The only person in this conference.
It was those unruly kids who made sure that he was arrested, and an off-duty security guard, an off-duty cop who happened to be a security guard at the mall, arrested him. The kids, after he punched her, they threw stuff at him. They followed him. I guess, people are saying it was like pack mentality. I don't give a crap what it was. If he had never put his hands on that child, it wouldn't have been what it was. 6955, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
This is Kay from Cobb.
Hey, Kay from Cobb. So which subject would you like to tackle today?
Okay, so about the video, I haven't watched this video yet. I kind of really don't even want to, because I'm sick and tired of seeing all these videos about all these men, especially these white men, beating on these black girls. I'm tired of seeing all these videos. But there was another video a couple of weeks ago with a girl that was like working at McDonald's, and some guy like over the counter and like yanked her near him and was doing all this. And my main thing about this, I don't see where the outrage is. The outrage needs to be coming from these black men as well, because all of those guys were in that video didn't even flinch a muscle to help that girl until, delayed. Like, it was just delayed. And I'm like, well, y'all just sit around and let that man yank on her and do all that, and then here they come, oh, well, she's been practicing boxing. I don't care. Like, y'all still didn't move or do anything to come to her defense. And then the manager had the nerve to continue his transaction after the fact instead of calling the police.
Right.
He talking about I'll give my order, and here go the manager. Oh, well, what did you have? What?
And I guess that's where my position falls in this whole situation. Like, even we can go back to Peter. That's the reason why I was just so hell bent on him thinking outside of the box, because at the end of the day, our men don't protect us. They don't. They are the same ones who talk shit about us. So what that does is give everybody else a license to disrespect us. And that's just coming from a black woman. That's just my opinion.
Exactly. I feel the same way. Like, I don't care if it was Floyd Mayweather. The fact that you didn't like step in and try to defend that woman, and it was a whole bunch of guys in that video. Mm-hmm. It was sad. Like, it was sad to see. Like, I was cringing watching that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Just awful.
And I was cringing watching this. And even though, he pushed the girl got up, ran towards him or whatever, and he hit her before, she could even halfway hit him. And everybody's like, it was self-defense. It was self-defense. It was not an equal use of force. So now it's like, it would be the same thing if a black man was shot, while he is unarmed. And it was like, oh, it was self-defense. No, it's an unequal use of force. Y'all need to start thinking outside the box. When you start explaining away situations like this, now they're going to have the right to explain away situations when they shoot and kill your brother or your cousin or your mama and all that. So it's, y'all are crazy. Y'all need to think outside the box and stop acting like, everything is okay and it's not okay, and stop saying let's take race off the table. Why would you take race off the table when race is the common denominator in all of these situations?
Right. Even if we're not even talking about like just these men beating on these women, it's just the fact that a lot of other people in other groups, they like to say, oh, well, it's not about race. Well, why do you think that all of these things are happening in the first place? It's because of race. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't just sit there and just try to exit out. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. And it's a racially charged environment now. The whole Trump situation. I keep calling it the Trump effect. And, before y'all don't at me, I don't care. I don't even talk politics. I don't talk politics on the blog for a reason. But I do feel like it's the Trump effect. Ever since he ran for president, it's just always been those underlying, screams of white supremacy. And, here we are today, and it's getting worse and worse. And y'all are sitting there defending it. It's just, as long as as we have our own, or black people still sitting around explaining away situations like this, they're going to continue to happen.
Right. So yeah, that's my main thing. I really want us as just a whole. We really gotta start coming to our brother and sisters' defense, and we just gotta, because even with like us women, us black women, we're always supposed to be the ones that we supposed to be having our man's back and having all these black men's back and sticking up for them. But when it's our turn to have, we need defense or something like that, it's like, oh, crickets,
Definitely, so, crickets. Like, we on our own. We are, and then we fight against each other. Us women can't even stick together. So it's like we just on our own. We battling by ourselves. Yeah. So hopefully, again, just like Peter said, we got some work to do. We got a lot of work to do, and hopefully, bringing a lot of these things to light will allow us to work on it. That's all we can do.
Definitely. Yep.
Well, thank you so
much. All right.
much.
Well, thank you for taking my call.
All right. As always, it's a pleasure. I appreciate you.
Hey, have a good night.
Good night. Caller 8555, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
You speak with Miss Jackie from the Ham.
Hey, Miss Jackie from the Ham. You a superstar now, girl.
Yes. Listen, you got a bad delay on your phone. It's just like when you're talking with a young lady, it's like it's a head, and when you get to the point where you all just got through talking, I counted 15 seconds.
Okay. I don't know how to fix
it. Just like I'm just now hearing, hey, Michelle on my TV.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But what I wanted to call and say was, I don't care if that man was red, black, white, any color. they would be evaluating me right now in a psych ward, or I'll be sitting in somebody's cold cell. Because somebody took and did my child that way. Somebody been going to the graveyard, and somebody will be going to hell. That's the only way I got to put that. And just think about it. You know, women getting abused by men, does it make it right? Now, that's a child. Mm-hmm. But just think of it as a woman with her husband, boyfriend, or whatever. Does that make it all right because she swung first? This man is 3 times the size of this child. And if you look at that picture, you can see him stopping her with one hand. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. With one hand. Mm-hmm. And this is disgusting. And to hear that people are actually saying that she may have caused this because she ran up on him. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn. It's a way he could have handled that. He could have got that child and restrained that child, both her arms and everything, and just held her there. He did not have to do what he had to do. And he did that, and when he seen blackface, it just made him more fierce, I believe. And I'm saying that it's not right, and that's what's wrong with these young black people now. That's why we don't have a damn thing, because we do not stick together. If there had been a black man hitting on a white girl, he would be dead on that floor. If he wasn't dead on that floor, by the time you all see his mug shot, his face would been so messed up.
What you said.
You wouldn't even be able to recognize him. Mm-hmm. See, that's our problem. We don't stick up for each other. We so gun-ho about going against each other. Mm-hmm. And it's sad. And when I see pictures and videos like that, it just turns my stomach.
Me too.
It turns my stomach. And you are so right. Ever since Trump got in the office, I'm just going to call it like it is. A lot of white people think they can say things, do things a certain way, just like them people in that restaurant up there at the doggone big time dealership. All that kind of stuff. They do all kind of things now that you wouldn't even think of. You know, and it's frustrating to me. It is so frustrating to me. I have to knock on wood. I ain't had no issues with race. And I'm not going to say it's because I am light light skin. It's not that. But I'm the type of person, I say just what I feel. I keep it real, 100, well, no matter what color you are. If you right, you right. If you wrong, you wrong. And just thinking about that, it just does something to my inside. I really, you know how something can hurt you so bad you don't even want to hear it. You don't want to see it.
Yes, yes. Look, let's lighten the mood, Miss Jackie. Let's lighten the mood, Miss Jackie. What you think about Kandi?
I knew you was gonna say that. You beat me to it. I was gonna say something. What did I tell you when I talked to you? I hope the rumors are correct. And then I got another thing for you if you want to think a little bit deeper. Okay. Kandi may have already known she was on a chopping block, and this might have been a setup to try to hurt Bravo.
Ooh. Thinking
that she gonna pull some people away from Bravo for the big Bravo.
Ooh. Ooh.
You think if you just really think about it, because she is got an evil soul.
And you know, she already set up, the YouTube, so she already got a voice. So as soon as something happens, she goes straight to YouTube to tell y'all, this is why it's this is why it's that. So she been setting that up for the past season too. So I'm like, okay, Kandi,
I know. And then she on YouTube already talking about it. She's doing interviews with different people about it. Mm-hmm. She did an interview with one young lady where she was saying what she gonna do, how she gonna do, and just when she talked, you can just see the cleverness and with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is something that she feel very, very proud of. This is something that she's been doing for a while and been working on for a while, and she knew there was competition, and she knew what she was doing. And I don't understand Bravo not making a bigger fuss about the way she doing, because it look like it would be something in your contract. Because if you leave a place, a lot of places, you can't work in the same industry just doing basically the same thing for at least a year.
No, I don't think she's gone. It's called a non-compete. I get it. That's what happened with Phaedra and them. That's why Phaedra didn't work for a whole year, and Sheree and all that, and Kenya. But with Kandi, like they do get permission to appear on these other shows, and I don't think that she did this without getting permission. But I do think there was some type of discrepancy in the show airing at the same time as the Housewives, because truth be told, Nene had an opportunity to host, I think it was BET or something. She was supposed to do some award show. And, she couldn't do it because the award show aired at the same time as Bravo. So, there's some, situations like that when, they don't want their stars competing with other networks. And I get it. It's just a business thing. And then also when you think about it, like I've always said, they cut people from the top down. When it comes to every year, is who makes the most money is normally who they considering about kicking, giving the boot. I personally feel like Nene gonna always be safe because she has always been safe. It is what it is. I don't care what y'all say. I would put on my Nene Stan hat, but it's not over here right now. But just like last year, we were saying it was gonna be.
Well, hey, I'm a Nene fan too now.
We were saying it was gonna be Kenya. I said that before it actually even happened, and people were like, "You're just saying that because you hate Kenya." No, I'm not. And the same thing with Kandi. I'm not just saying this because we beefing or whatever the case may be right now. It's it is what it is, and that's why I've been saying that Kandi and Cynthia have formed an alliance, because if it's not Kandi, it's gonna be Cynthia. Why not form together, make sure we both stay, get Kenya back even, and get somebody else booted besides both of us. You see what I'm saying? So I see it.
Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying.
And you notice how Cynthia.
But you know what?
Go ahead.
I don't understand how is it that Bravo is not up to these people. They come on daily, but they coming on Sundays at the same time that the Housewives are coming on. How did that get missed? So that made me think something Kandi lied about, or if something wasn't told somewhere. Because it doesn't make sense for something to clash that hard.
It airs every day
because they're still.
But one of the days happens to be on Sunday that the Housewives is airing. You see what I'm saying? So maybe, it was a typo. Maybe they just missed it. Somebody overlooked it.
No, it wasn't no typo. Come on now. It's too much money at stake. Because these people could lose major ratings. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have Kandi people out of spite going over there to try to, because they figure if Kandi ain't going to be there, we ain't going to watch it. And we gonna do this, and they want to try to hurt Bravo. So therefore, it's some dirt somewhere, but I just can't figure it out now. It's kind of fresh on my mind, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
trust and believe, I'm gonna figure it out.
Us with our PhDs,
I told you all,
us with our PhDs at RHOA. Only thing you gotta do is keep studying. You gonna see it. You gonna see it.
That's all. That's all. It's gonna come to light. But I just wanted to call in and give my perspective, and I feel a little bit better, changing the subject. I wouldn't even care if you didn't talk about that no more tonight. But yeah, I already knew this. Ken is just dog. She can't do nothing right on the up and the up. It's just in her. She can't help it. And she's glittering. If you look back at some of them interviews like I did today, they had me tripping out. And I'm saying, yeah, your time coming, sister. She eating it up. So, and if I'm not mistaken, don't they change cast each year, cast members each year?
At least one person gets the boot. At least one. So, that's what I said. I did predict Cynthia, but now, with these him saying JACKHOLE of the day and all that other stuff that's coming out, I'm like, well, dang, I didn't think Kandi would be up for grabs, but maybe, who knows?
Well, you know what? I hope they let her go, and I hope when they pick somebody that has to go, I hope they figure her ass out like a lot of us have and let her go too. So that's all I gotta say, and you have a good night.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Jackie, and I'm glad you're feeling better.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Caller 2927, you are on the line. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, turn your computer down and listen to the phone because you're going to be like behind.
Turn it down now.
Okay, cool.
I was in there cleaning. I was waiting for you to come online.
Who am I speaking with?
I caught you late. I'm sorry.
Who am I speaking with? Who is this?
My name is Jay.
Hey, Jay. Where you calling from, honey?
Hey, I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Yes, Dallas.
I just wanted to call you. I caught your show late.
Oh,
I caught your show late. However, I just want to give you a call because I called on to you late. Just started listening to you about a month ago, and I love your show.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank
so
you.
I just wanted to call you and tell you that.
Oh, I appreciate you. You don't want to talk about none of these explosive topics we talking about tonight?
See, I didn't hear all that. I caught you late. I was listening to something else on YouTube,
okay.
and I saw you was live, so I was like, well, let me go ahead and call her. This is the first time I ever catching her live because I always catch you the day after or the night after.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
Girl,
we talk about the
all
Super
this stuff
Bowl.
going
We
on
talk
is
about
crazy.
Kandi maybe losing her peach. We talked about the 51-year-old white male who knocked the 11-year-old girl into next week. We talked about, a couple of things. Whatever's on the blogs is normally what I talk about. I just pull stuff that I wrote about today and just start talking about it. So if you go on straight from the A.com, you can also catch up. So.
And I just started looking at your site the other day,
Oh,
and I
cool.
saw some old pictures on there. I was like, okay. First, the man that hit the little girl, I mean, I don't know what to say about that because, first of all, you hit the girl. It's just crazy because I don't know the situation. However, for all them kids to gang up on you like that, it had to be something before that that caused them kids to gang up. Just from watching the video for them to gang up on you like that, yeah, everybody could say that, she's a child. She should stay in the child's place. I agree. However, something prompted them kids to gang up on that man like that. So it wasn't just, I don't know. So we won't know the whole situation until something else come out.
Well, from what
Besides
I read in another news outlet, Channel 13 in North Carolina said that it was a group of teens arguing and fighting, and he inserted himself in the middle and maybe said something, told him to shut up, whatever case may be, and they got unruly, and he pushed one, and she bucked up, and then the rest is history.
See, and I do feel like it's a racially charged situation because I feel like if any kids were fighting, anybody would assert themselves and probably say something. But because we are in a racially charged climate right now, anything can happen. I hate that actually happened, but he could have kept fucking walking to mind his damn business and call the police.
Right. My
opinion, if they sitting there fighting, you could have just kept walking, or if the girl or one or two or three said something to you, that's when you keep walking to call the police if it was that big of a situation.
Right.
People need to realize that you are human at the end of the day. If it's a situation that's going on, you're an adult, so if the girl cuss you out, you should have just walked away and call the police or call security, whatever was going on at the time.
I agree.
As for Kandi, it's hard for me to hate Kandi because I grew up in the 90s listening to Kandi. I can't hate Kandi. I don't know what's going on because this season I recorded it, so I haven't watched it yet. I just hate that everything's going on with Kandi.
Yeah.
But I hope she don't lose her peach.
Yeah.
If anybody lose their peach, I'm kind of tired of the whole season. So I feel like all of them could go and we can focus on more positive things because last thing I'm tired of seeing is people that's worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars fighting.
What you said, and you know what, and I don't want to say I don't like Kandi. I feel like she's a good addition to the cast, but this season has been all love and light except for Kandi. I just feel like
and you never see that, and you never see that from Kandi. That's why I always liked Kandi because she was neutral and she used to mind her damn business. I don't know what's going on this season.
Not this year, right?
Yeah, and see, exactly. It's like you got to focus on Dennis for the first few episodes I've seen. If you don't like Portia, just call it off.
Right.
Don't say nothing. Just sit there and nod your head. Mind your business. That's all you have to do. Just mind your business. Say, oh, that's what's going on. Okay. But when you keep asserting yourself, you look like a hater. And I would rather if Kandi got to go, I'd rather everybody go.
Oh, man.
Because I only started watching the show because of Kandi.
Okay.
Because I never used to watch it, and I passed it one day. I said, "That's the girl from Escape. That's Kandi," and that's when I started watching the show.
Okay.
When Kandi got on there.
Okay. Kandi fan. Kandi. So you voting yes for Kandi to keep her peach? Let me write this down.
Yes, please.
Look,
I vote Kandi because
one for Kandi.
Yeah, one for Kandi. I know, right? It's so sad, but I see everybody just dragging Kandi. But one for Kandi because I only start watching it because of Kandi. Mm-hmm. As for anything else, I just want to give you a call, even though I caught like the last 5-6 minutes of your show.
Oh, it's all good. Well, I appreciate you definitely for calling. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that if you have.
I am subscribed.
Okay, click the notification bell so that you can be notified of the next live, because people don't realize they have to click the notification bell twice in order to get the notifications for every live. If you only click it once, you might get it occasionally. So you have to click it twice. And also in the options, once you click it twice, you can also click the option to receive the community announcements. And a lot of times I'll say something in the community, like I'll be going live at 10 or something. So if you're not getting those community things, you won't see that either. So just make it, that's if you want to, if you want to. So don't make me force your arm. But
no, I like it.
Yeah,
no,
a lot of people don't know that.
Oh, I didn't know it, but I just happened to be scrolling through YouTube when I was cleaning. I was like, oh, okay. And I watched your Peter. I agree with you with Peter. I watched the R. Kelly situation. I was like, okay, well, I like her. I was like, I don't know how you popped up on my news feed, and I'm late.
Thank you.
So I was like, okay, I like her. No problem. Well, I'll keep supporting, so keep pushing out the good content, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
No problem. Have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye. Caller 8414. You are on the line. What is up? I hear y'all over there. What y'all doing? Fighting?
Hello?
Hey.
Oh, is this me?
It's you. Who am I speaking with?
Oh. Are you speaking with Carrie?
Hey, Carrie.
I finally got you.
Yes.
I've been waiting to call in.
Oh, so which subject do you want to talk about tonight? We got so many, honey.
Well, the first caller and then Miss Jackie, they pretty much cover what I wanted to say about the 51-year-old man hitting a little black girl.
So you don't think she deserved it? You don't think she's just another bad kid who deserved a spanking that she didn't get at home?
Yeah, well, I think, she probably needed a spanking, but he had no right to hit her. Mm-hmm. That's a grown man.
I agree. Well,
and he had no right putting his hands on her.
I appreciate you. Do you watch The Housewives? What you think about her?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
What you think about Kandi?
And I came in probably when you was at about 9 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And I heard you saying something about Kandi and how she might lose her peach, but I didn't know why.
Well, we don't know why. They keep talking about.
Yeah, so did it have something to do with her being on Big Brother?
I mean, that could be a possibility. It could be because of the situation, this season with Portia. She got named JACKHOLE of the day on Watch What Happens Live. So apparently Andy throwing shade. So I'm just taking notes. I don't know what the deal is. Or it could be because of the budget. Like I always say, they start from the top down. Maybe her storyline wasn't good enough to keep her for another season. We don't know yet. But we will soon enough.
Well, I'm not too fond of her anyway, so it really don't matter to me if she go.
Oh my God! Let me take one away from Kandi. She got one. Now she got -1. Now she back at 0. Well, thank you so much for your input. I appreciate your call.
Okay. Oh, and I also want to say, are you gonna do a video on the Married to Medicine Part 3?
Oh yeah, I do one.
Because I want to hear your intake.
Look, I need to say that for tomorrow. I be trying to save my videos because I be talking about a whole lot of subjects in one video. So I'll save that one for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. I can't wait.
Okay. Well,
okay, Michelle. It was nice talking to you.
Okay, it was nice.
And I love your channel.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't forget to click that notification button.
I have it clicked, but I always miss them for some reason. I don't know why.
Click it twice.
I might
saying that. Click it twice Make sure you click it twice. To get all notifications.
Okay.
All right.
I'll do that.
All right.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Caller 7850, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle, it's Robert. How
Robert,
are you?
I missed you. Oh, my God.
I know. Let me just explain myself. So I have been, so far behind on my TV watching that I was like, okay, I'm not going to call and waste her time. So I'm only going to call when I'm actually caught up to speed or know what I want to say. And so tonight was a perfect example.
We just
I was
like your voice,
I want to call and I've missed you too. I know, right? And I've been so busy working on these 2 new projects. And it's like, Robert, you have to focus. And I'm like, I miss Michelle. And so I was getting crabby earlier today. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to call Michelle the next time.
And I broke my neck to get here because I've been at the dang salon with Derek since 5. So I'm like,
but let me tell you how much I love you. I literally was on the other live when you were at Derek's salon, and it was like 3 people, and I was like, why am I watching a black screen?
So what had happened was, I think my phone.
I was like, oh God.
I think my phone was on his Wi-Fi, and so when I went outside, it cut off or something. I thought it was still on. I didn't know, and so I'm driving, and I noticed that it's not on, and then I refresh, and next thing I know, I see it's still live, and I'm not even in it. So I couldn't even go back in it. So I didn't know what happened. So whatever, blame YouTube on that. But yeah, that's why I put the little note in there, like I'm going live at 10.
Yeah, so I'm not going to discuss what happened at the North Carolina Mall because you guys have said all that needs to be said on that, but I will discuss Kandi. Okay. And I have a theory as to why she has fallen out of favor with Bravo. And I think it has nothing to do with Celebrity Big Brother. I think it has everything to do with using the social capital she has built with Bravo to force their hand to get rid of Phaedra and Carlos King. And they are seeing that maybe wasn't a wise decision, right? Because even though the ratings are good this season, there's something about this season that feels off. And like you just said a few minutes ago, this season really is about love, light, positivity, healing, new beginnings, and then there's Kandi. Right? So
and then there's Kandi,
she just doesn't fit in with that. Yeah, like even with Nene, like Nene is snappy, but she's not mean-spirited. You know what I mean? Like Kandi comes across as mean-spirited. And anytime you come across as mean-spirited and it translates well to the viewer, that's a problem because we saw that with, Quad accusing Mariah of doing cocaine. We saw that with, Kenya accusing Apollo of trying to sleep with her. Like, yeah, we like messiness and we like shadiness, but like there is a certain line that you don't cross. And if you do cross it and we know you crossed it as the TV viewer or the audience, you can't come back from that. And so I feel like this is Kandi's last season because even though you're right, Andy 2 days ago posted, I'm rooting for Kandi. But if you read that tweet, you could tell his assistant wrote it. It was like so dry. It was almost like a Church's biscuit. It was so dry. It was like he had to go ahead and release something, especially because I think he released the tweet after giving her the JACKHOLE. Because didn't he give her JACKHOLE on Sunday?
Sunday night, yep. It was Sunday night.
Okay, so I think the tweet was after that, but yeah, no. And you could tell Andy picks favorites. Nene and Portia, I think, are his favorites with Atlanta. I think Kyle and Lisa Vanderpump are his favorites with Beverly Hills. Bethany and Luann are his favorites with New York. So Andy is sort of like not a referee. He wants to be a participant. And you could just tell that he and Portia had chemistry that he and he and Kandi don't have. And I think Kandi's time is just up. Like, she's been there since, season 2? Like, it's time to move on. It really is. So...
And I just thought of this as you were talking. Have you noticed that Kandi is like the only person who hasn't like seemed supportive to Greg, and like you haven't seen like Kandi and Todd.
Exactly. It almost, you know what it feels like, Michelle? It feels like Kandi was sort of the last person who signed her contract, and all of her scenes had to be edited in because there is no cohesion with Kandi, right? Like, everybody else is supportive of, you know, Nene and Greg and other things, and then it's just like Kandi is a woman on an island unto herself, and maybe it's because she doesn't have
Cynthia now.
Go ahead.
She has Cynthia now. You know, because they kind of.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that is true, but like, no, that is true, but like, Cynthia, to me, like, you're gonna need more people. I like Cynthia; she follows me on Twitter, but like, Cynthia, I forget Cynthia is on the show, right? Like, so if you have Cynthia as your only ally, you don't have any allies, right? Because Kandi and Cynthia are interchangeable at this point, and they better stop playing because Bravo might get rid of both of them if you think about it. Because I'm pretty sure Shamari and Eva don't cost that much, and bring Marlo's friend in or give.
Did you say don't cost that much?
I mean, they don't get paid that much. You know what I mean. I'm tongue-tied and twisted tonight, so forgive me. I was like, they don't cost that much. Like, Lord, no, I didn't mean that.
No, I get it.
Yeah, so keep doing your thing, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'll call in. Absolutely.
And we always miss you, Robert, so please don't think we don't want to hear from you. We always want to hear from you.
No, I know, but it really is like, I think mid-February, I'll be back into the swing of it. Like, I'm an independent contractor, so I try to work weeks in advance so I can have weeks off. And so this is like me trying to, like, you know, do some stuff for the first quarter and then just chill. Because I'm also trying to travel and do other things. And so it's like, I know, but I miss you guys, and I'm not going to stay away too long. And so I don't want you to think, you know, I don't want people to be like, oh, look, Robert left the squad. No, I'm here until I'm 18 feet under. Y'all are stuck with me. So
Robert from Twitter, we've been following each other on Twitter for 10 years now. So yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
so I love you, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye. Caller 4048.
Hello.
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn. Where are you calling from?
Hi. I'm calling from Florida.
Hey, Florida in the building.
Yeah. Tampa, Florida area. Yeah, I was calling to say I love this show. I try to catch you live every time you go on. I have a question with Nene and Cynthia. I noticed at Cynthia's little meeting where she brought in her boyfriend, I noticed Nene wasn't there. What was that all about?
I don't know. I noticed that too. But, you know, in my write-up, I don't know if I said it in my breakdown, in my review, but in my write-up, I said that the 3 people she invited were the 3 people who were most scrutinizing her relationship. If you think about it, Eva was the one who called out Will for having a girlfriend. Marlo was the one who said the streets was saying that Cynthia was paying somebody. And Kandi was the one who called out Will for being on the Steve Harvey show. So where would Nene fit in? You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a group probably put together by production. You know, because it all made sense as to, you know, the questions they were asking, you know, like, you know, were you paid? You know what I'm saying? So they were reiterating or debunking the things that they had said, you know, so.
Okay, and I have another thing with the Portia and the Kandi deal, with the sex dungeon thing. I was sitting up here and I was thinking, I was like, now, Kandi can get a cease and desist, you know what I'm trying to say, order against Portia for not talking about it. So why didn't she just get the lawyer to get with Bravo and make sure that they didn't air that if she was so worried about her reputation being, you know, distorted and her business and all that ventures? Why didn't she just get the lawyer and say, "Hey, look, Bravo, you can't do this. You can't air this."
Because she doesn't have editing control. So the contract that they signed, they can't hire legal against the footage that Bravo obtains. Bravo obtains that footage. They can use it however they feel free to use it. That's why you get paid to get them this footage. You can't get them the footage and say, well, you can't put this out there.
Okay, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense now.
So yeah, that's why they get paid. They get paid the big
Why
bucks.
she let it be aired?
I'm sorry.
I was like, why would she let it be aired? But yeah, since you put it like that, yeah.
But the same
I
thing.
wasn't
The
thinking
same
that.
thing with Mariah and Quad in the reunion. Why would they let it be aired? Quad accusing Mariah of cocaine. They got the footage. They get paid. They got paid for the reunion. Whatever they say, they can use it. Period. But it's up to them to decide how to debunk these rumors, and that's why Mariah ended up putting out the negative drug test. It's up. Y'all believe it? Y'all don't? I don't know, but that it is what it is.
I think Phaedra's coming back, and that's why they starting to give Kandi the cold shoulder, or or the jackhole of the day. I think Phaedra's getting ready to come back.
Phaedra, let me tell you this. Phaedra wants to come back. That's a fact. Now, is she coming back? I don't know. She needs to check. I have heard, but yeah, I don't know that it's a fact that she's coming back or not. But we'll see. It could be.
Yeah, I believe that's why they're giving Kandi well, you can take it or not. Take this jackhole, do whatever. Phaedra's getting ready to come back. So,
but think about it too. Like I said before, like even if they were to boot Kandi, if they bring Phaedra back, she's not gonna get like a whole bunch of money because that's why they're booting Kandi for, because she is at the top tier of salaries. They're not going to bring Phaedra and put her back where she was. She's going to have to come in at the bottom like everybody else. I'm sure she'll take it though, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But I just wanted to call in and say that and to tell you that I love watching you. I try to catch you live every time we do one.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate your call. I'm going to try to take these calls. I've been on an hour, but thank you so much for calling.
Bye.
All right, bye. Okay, I have 3 more calls. Y'all know I'm against being on live longer than an hour. I'm so against it because I know people don't be wanting to watch long ass videos. So those of you who are watching the replay, I have additional calls and I'm going to ask the chat what they think. Chat, what y'all think? Should I take the last 3 calls or not? What y'all think? Press 1 if I should take the calls. Or press 2 if we should continue this another day. I know y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all sit here all night. Y'all sit here. Y'all be on people's lives for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, child. I can't do it, child. I gotta go watch Netflix. You said Kandi will win in the end. Yes, like this video, share this stream. Thank you, Nightbots. Why is the lawyer selling wipes, honey? She got to keep it fresh. Clearly, she got to keep it fresh. You said 1. Okay. Okay. It's a whole bunch of 1s. Thank you so much. What's up, Zero Tolerance? I see you in there. Caller 1100. You on the line. Messy Blanks. Hello. Caller 1100. Okay. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck it up. I can't dance, but that just reminded me of that damn Sierra video. Okay, caller 7251. Please don't be scared. Don't be scared. Caller 7251. Hello?
Oh, hello?
Y'all be killing me.
Oh my God. Hello? Am I really on? Oh my God, I've been trying to get through ever. Oh my God, is this Michelle?
You won nothing. Yes. Hey girl, hey, who am I talking to?
This is Robbie calling from Seattle.
Yes, Seattle, yes, West Coast in the building. I see you.
Yes, the land of the earth.
I'm just acting silly because I didn't drink half a glass of wine. I said I was gonna drink a whole glass of wine throughout this live. Now I'm up here hot.
Oh, well, Michelle, I just want to tell you I appreciate watching your live,
thank you
and
so
I try
much.
to catch you. So I'm so glad I was able to finally get through. But I wanted to, there's 2 things, and I'll hurry up because it's getting kind of late.
Okay.
But the Housewives of Atlanta, for some reason, I can't really get into it this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just seems like Like, it's really, I don't know, like, it just seems kind of dry.
They just
to
too
me.
nice. Everybody too nice. Greg that survived cancer, we happy about that. But it's like, we don't want to be sad about Greg. We tired of Kandi being bitter about Portia's new relationship. I don't know what would make it better.
I don't know, maybe new faces. I don't know, because I watch a lot of Married to Medicine. I'm really into that show, and it seems more like real.
But they got
because the Housewives of Atlanta, like, I'm trying to get into it, but it just seems like it's too dry, and it just kind of looks like a lot of the reasons are all made up. Like, it just doesn't seem. I don't know. I just can't get into it this season. Maybe new faces. I don't know, but it's more drama.
We got two new faces. You got Shamari. We got two new faces. We got Shamari and Eva.
Yeah, but Shamari is boring. She's just not cutting it. Shamari's just, I don't know. Something about her is just, she's too boring for me.
Okay.
Too boring. As far as the other lady, I don't know. She's boring too. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. But as far as Marlo goes, Marlo is kind of keeping the show hype a little bit, by creating drama. But I don't know.
Marlo is like the comic relief.
I'm fine.
Yeah, no. I get it. Marlo is like the comic relief. And I guess me most of us haven't watched this show for dang near 11 years. It's like we just get emotionally invested in the characters. We done seen them for 11 damn years. Yeah. So, we rooting for everybody, but at the same time, it does get kind of dry and kind of boring. We want to see something else. I don't know what that is, though. No.
Yeah, I don't know. Bravo's gonna have to figure it out after they see all the ratings and all that. So I don't know. They need to figure something out because all these other shows are all coming up, or have been out that seems a little bit more exciting.
Have you watched
I don't.
Have you watched Carlos King, who was the once producer for The Housewives? He has a new show on OWN called Love and Marriage. Have you watched that yet?
No, I'm going to have to check him out because I keep hearing a lot of good stuff about that show.
I keep hearing it too. I tried to watch the first episode. No lie, I did fall asleep. I'm going to try again. But I was invited to like a press luncheon this week. So I'm going to meet the ladies from the cast Friday. So I'm going to try to get into it. I'm not going to make no promises though. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna look for it on my on demand. And then one more thing, as far as that Colin Kaepernick, with Travis Scott performing at the Super Bowl, it's just like I don't know why he's doing it. I don't know what for, because I kind of like his music just a little bit, but I don't know. I hope he gets what he really wants, But I really think that but one of the reasons why I think he's doing it is because of that, him, trying to get married to Kylie. That's the main reason why I think he's gonna do it. Because the Kardashians, like you said before, they're always, every time Super Bowl comes on, they're always trying to get attention and trying to like have people, not watch the Super Bowl, or I don't know. The Kardashians, they're really good at,
But despite what anybody says, the Super Bowl is like the biggest platform for whatever, and it's live. Right. So we don't know who's gonna do what as far as Travis Scott is concerned, Big Boi is concerned, Maroon 5, Adam Levine. We don't know what the hell's gonna happen. But I'm sure it'll be a great show. I'm sure it'll be 1 billion people watching. It's the most watched game, televised event of the year. So even with the controversy surrounding it, we'll see. Everybody's mad at me about saying that, but I ain't gonna never say nothing bad about Big Boi. Y'all ain't gonna never get me to say nothing bad about Big Boi. I don't care who you are.
Right, and Big Boi, maybe, it'll be a good, it's a good idea for Big Boi. We haven't heard from him, in 2 years? 3 years? He hasn't really been out like that, on social media. You know, you rarely hear anything about Big Boi, but I'm a fan of Outkast. So, I mean, hopefully you'll put on a great show. You know, I'll definitely watch it because I'm rooting for the Saints. Okay, my Seahawks didn't, you know, make it to the playoffs, but that's okay. That's okay. But Saints, I'm rooting for the Saints all the way. So we'll see. We'll see. That's the only reason why I'm watching it.
I'm rooting against the Saints. Anyway, the Falcons suck this season, but I'm rooting against the Saints. That's all I got to say. But thank you so much.
That's all right. You know, it is what it is. The Falcons, they tried. They tried. You know, there's always next year. But thank you for taking the call, Michelle. I love watching your show.
Thank you.
On YouTube. You know, when you're live, I try to catch you on live, so I'm so glad I was able to get through. And so I look forward to watching you more on YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And don't forget to click the notification bell twice. I feel like I got to tell everybody that. Click the notification bell twice so that you'll get every notification and you won't miss one.
Oh, that's right. I need to do that. Yeah. Okay, I'll definitely make sure I'll do that.
Updated some stuff and made everybody's notification default to occasionally. So now, unless you go in and physically do it for twice to get every notification, you won't get them all. So that's why a lot of people have been missing.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm so glad you say something about that. I'll definitely do that.
All of your
Thanks again, Michelle. Have a good night.
Not just me, any of your favorite YouTubers. Go back and make sure you click it twice. So, but thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. Caller 0403. Ooh, y'all still calling. I'm hot. Caller 0403.
What's up, Michelle?
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
Speaking with Don Juan.
Hi, Don Juan.
Yeah, I'm working for Kandi right now.
This is not Don Juan. I'm looking at the area code because I had Don Juan's phone number. I'm looking like, this is not. Don't be catfishing me, honey. You can't do it.
No, I just enjoy watching your show.
Ah, thank you.
Just want to call in. I didn't know you was gonna take the call.
Where are you calling from?
Duluth.
Duluth. Oh, you in my city. Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling, Mr. Duluth.
All right.
You know, we're not used to hearing men's voices over here. We get excited. Look at the chat. Everybody excited. What's your name, Duluth?
Duluth.
Okay, Duluth. What do you think about Big Boi going to the Super Bowl, Duluth?
I think it's good. I think it's a good thing.
Don't you think he should secure that bag? Like, my thing is, we can't have it both ways. We can't sit here and be mad that there's no people from Atlanta, you know, on stage at the Super Bowl. Then when someone from Atlanta accepts the invitation, get mad about it. Like, I'm like, we can't have it both ways. What do you think?
Right. I think he should do his thing. He'll bring everybody else, you know. Okay. They come on and do their thing, and it is what it is.
Okay.
Well, let the next caller call in.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Duluth.
All right.
All right. Bye. Last call for alcohol. 9675, you are on the line.
Hello.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
Hi. My name is Thursday.
I'm sorry, your name is?
Thursday.
Thursday?
Yes.
Like Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but the spelling is different. Well, I'm calling about Portia.
I can barely hear you. It sounds like you're like covering the phone or something.
Let me turn the volume. Well, I'm calling about Portia.
Oh, okay. What do you think about Portia?
Yeah. Well, I want to know how far along is she and when does she deliver?
I'm thinking she might deliver any day now. She's in her third trimester, so I'm thinking like next week. Y'all want to throw some dates out there and see when Portia gonna deliver? Y'all think she gonna deliver before the Super Bowl or after? What you think?
Wouldn't it be great if she have a baby on the Super Bowl?
No.
That would be awesome.
Because nobody would pay attention because too many people be focused on the Super Bowl. I want her to have it like either a few days before or a few days after. Because if she have it on the Super Bowl, it's not gonna be newsworthy. She need to do like King do, have it like on the day, like the day of the reunion or something.
Well, I think it'll go down in history that she's the first housewife that ever had a baby on the day of the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Well, I thank you so much, and I love your hair. It's so pretty.
Shout out to Derek J. Shout out to Derek J.
Oh, Derek J. I love him too. He's just so nice.
He is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for calling. All right, you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in for this late wind down Wednesday. Juno, yes. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wait a minute. I didn't even get my weeks right. See, this is what happens when I drink wine. But yes, Kenya's baby is beautiful. Shout out to Kenya and baby Brooklyn. I mean, I said that baby wasn't real. Clearly, she got a little baby now. Does she have a husband? I don't know. But she does have a baby. Kenya does have a baby. I don't know if she has a husband now, but she has a baby. I appreciate I had to laugh at myself. Y'all know it's funny. What y'all saying in this chat? Do Petty Thursday. This live was about housewives. Okay. No, the live wasn't just about housewives. I talked about Big Boi and the Super Bowl. I talked about the grown ass 51-year-old man who socked that girl in the face, the teenage girl in the face. I talked about a lot of things. Juno, where you been? Where have you been? So again, you guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and like this video. As I've stated so many times during this live, make sure you click that bell 2 times. 2. To get every notification. If you don't click it twice, you're just gonna get a notification every now and then. Also, if you want to receive the notifications for the community tab, in the community tab, I've been posting things like, you know, pictures when I'm out, little thoughts, little tweets, little things I want to share with my subscribers, shade I want to throw, whatever the case may be. I put it in the community tab. You know, we can have a little discussion in the community. Y'all can tell me some of the things that y'all want to talk about. You know, because sometimes my mind, I have a one-track mind. A lot of times I'm talking about things that I wrote about. I try to keep focused on that, but I can talk about whatever. We can talk. This is you. This is all for you. I'm here for y'all. You said, yes, and salute to the chat. Hi, I can't pronounce your name, Jerome. The Yayis, Jerome. What's up, Tootie? Good night, everyone. Good night, Liza. Pam Fowler. It's all right. It's all right. Maybe the likes will catch up. Maybe they won't. I just appreciate the people who decided to come in and watch. I really do. Hold on. What is this? Oops. Wrong one. Thank you so much for staying up with me tonight, you guys. I know I was supposed to come on at 8. I know I was a little late, an hour, 2. I don't like to be, tied down to time. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, visit straightfromtheA.com. Go read the post that I wrote today. Everybody and their feelings about that Kandi post. It was like the highest traffic post today. I'm like, yes, I can pay my bills. Y'all gonna come to the site. Y'all don't nobody read my site no more. I'm just happy. I'm just happy when a few people read it. Over 1 billion blog posts sold, honey. Over 1 billion blog posts sold. I'm like the McDonald's of blogs. I crack myself up. All right, you guys, I'm out.